Hello, welcome to the channel. We reached 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for your support. Bruno, Salah, De Bruyne and the 5 stars who could leave for Saudi Arabia in the summer. Only the English Premier League spent more than the Saudi Pro League during last summer's transfer window, with a host of household names following Cristiano Ronaldo's example and moving to the Middle East. World Cup winner N'Golo Kante, Ballon d'Or holder Karim Benzema and Neymar were among the biggest stars to leave Europe for Saudi Arabia, with other talents such as Serge Milinkovic-Savic, Riyad Mahrez, Sadio Mane, Edouard Mendy, Kalidou Koulibaly, Roberto Firmino and Ruben Neves are also seduced by the riches on offer. Saudi Arabia's 4 biggest clubs, Ronaldo's Al Nassr, Neymar's Al Hilal, Mahrez's Al Ahly and Benzema's Al Ittihad, are now partially controlled by the Public Investment Fund, PF, allowing clubs from the region spend more heavily than ever. Around €1 billion was spent last summer, and although January was relatively quiet, the summer transfer window is expected to see a lot of money being spent in an attempt to attract more talent to the league. Here we look at 5 big-name candidates who could move to Saudi Arabia this summer. Romelu Lukaku, Chelsea. Roma have almost no chance of signing Romelu Lukaku on a permanent basis, as his season-long loan period ends at the end of the current campaign, given the scale of the finances involved. But the Belgian top scorer also has no future at his parent club, Chelsea. Signed for £97.5 million in the summer of 2021, having led Inter to the Serie A title, the 30-year-old was one of the biggest disasters in Chelsea's long transfer history. It was reported this week that club co-owner Todd Boehly had met in secret with Saudi Pro League sporting director Michael Emenalo, a former Chelsea employee, to discuss which Blue Stars could be moved to the SPL this summer. Lukaku's name came up, as did out-of-favor goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga. The London outfit are desperate to offload players worth £100 million before the end of June in order to better comply with FFP and profit and sustainability regulations. Lukaku is destined to be part of that exodus, having certainly played his last game for Chelsea, despite having a contract until 2026. Bruno Fernandes, Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes first emerged as a key PF target in November, according to journalist Rudy Galletti, who revealed that negotiations were planned between Saudi league officials and the player's entourage over the terms of a possible deal. Fernandes, 29, is captain of Manchester United and has a contract that runs until 2026, although the club maintains the option to extend it for another year. That means it would take a surprise offer for United officials to part ways with the Portuguese international ace. However, with Erik ten Hag unable to sign a striker in the winter due to a lack of FFP space, some high-earning senior players could be sacrificed to help Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his Ineos operation reinvest in the team. With fellow internationals like Ronaldo and Ruben Neves in the SPL, perhaps Bruno could consider heading east. Kevin De Bruyne, Manchester City. There is interest in Saudi Arabia's Kevin De Bruyne, but the midfielder currently wants to stay at Manchester City over the summer and challenge for more trophies. However, at 32 years old and with a succession of injury problems last year, the playmaker could soon find himself on the scrap heap at City. Former City stars Aymeric Laporte and Mahrez were lured by Al Nassr and Al Ahly respectively last summer, and so SPL officials know what it takes to do business with Pep Guardiola's team. The Belgian has less than 18 months left on his current contract at City, and although there are reports of a 1-year extension, nothing has been signed yet. De Bruyne missed 4 months of action with a thigh problem at the start of the campaign and was recently sidelined with a groin problem, which kept him out of the Belgium squad. If City receive an exorbitant offer of €100 million, De Bruyne could be on his way. Rafinha, Barcelona. Sport's latest reports suggest that Barcelona are preparing for a dizzying bid of more than €80 million from Saudi Arabia for their Brazilian winger. Rafinha, 27, recently lost his favored right-wing position in the team to youngster Lamine Yamal, and the Camp Nou club could well consider cashing in if they receive the mooted offer. The former Leeds United player is not classified as one of the untouchables from club president Joan Laporta, and with the Gules once again in financial difficulties, he could be on his way out. Barca's problems are well documented, and if they were offered more than the €57 million they paid to Leeds in 2022, then Rafinha would certainly be on his way. Although it has always been the player's dream to play for Barca and he has no intention of leaving on his own, the decision could well be taken out of his hands as Barca have little room for maneuver. Mohamed Salah. Liverpool turned down an approach from Al Ittihad for their superstar winger last summer and was valued at £150 million. However, Saudi clubs are expected to replace the Egyptian striker again this summer, and it could be difficult to resist the same kind of money for Jurgen Klopp's successor. The mood regarding Salah for Saudi Arabia has changed in recent weeks, with former Egyptian star Mito claiming contracts had already been signed. Salah, 31, is out of contract in 2025, and so far there has been no indication of a renewal. It is well known that the Saudi administration would like Salah to become the new face of their Saudi Pro League project, and the fees involved could be enough to tempt Liverpool to cash in on their 200-plus goal sensation. Salah may also feel it is time to join Firmino and Mane in the Middle East, having achieved every major honor available with the Reds, and with big changes afoot in the post-Klopp move.